On unit price and rates, okay? And unit price is Lane, what are you doing?
Chips.
Okay. Thank you. French onion Sunkist. Thank you. Did you not eat breakfast?
What?
Did you not eat breakfast?
I want small breakfast.
Okay. Well, you can have them when I'm done teaching, and you're just chilling. Okay?
I didn't eat breakfast.
Oh dear. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. In college, I wrote my thesis on breakfast is the most important meal of the day because it truly impacts your learning.
What's thesis?
Thesis is a 30-page paper about a topic.
And you have to do that.
30 if you're getting your master's. I got my master's in teaching.
Oh my goodness. Well,
So-
I am not planning on being a teacher.
Okay. All right, so listen. This next thing that you're going to learn about is called unit price, and unit price is important, okay? I actually used unit price when I was buying diapers, okay? I just remember it so strongly, okay? And so you would see these diapers that were on sale for this amount, for this amount, for this amount, okay? But some had a higher price, yet they had more diapers. So I thought, I wonder if that higher price is because it has more, or what is it? So I wanted to know the price per diaper. You think that would help me discover which one actually costs more or which one costs less? Yeah. Okay, I may get a bag that costs more, but it may actually, in the long run, be less because I only had to buy one bag rather than two. So I wanted to know the price per diaper, okay, which really helped me. Okay, and I was able to discover which of the diapers was a better deal based on the price per diaper. Okay, and same thing here. Unit price is the price per unit. So write that down. Unit price is the price per unit. And in my case, the unit would be the diaper. Okay, how many diapers? Okay. Another thing I've used it for is I went to go buy some pecans to make pecan pie one time, and they had all kind of different variety and everything, and so I thought to myself, okay, what is the price per ounce? Because some were 16 ounces, some were 8 ounces, some were 24, and I wanted to know what was the best per ounce. So there I used, my unit was ounces, okay? And that helped me to determine which of the pecans was a better deal, okay? So here is an example. It says, what is the unit price for a 24-ounce box of cereal? So I have a 24-ounce, that Z, I'm going to put a line through that Z so we know it's a Z, okay? And not a 2. A lot of people think that says 02. Okay, this is 24-ounce. Okay, so I have a 24-ounce box of cereal, and it costs $3.60. What am I going to do to try to figure out what is the price per ounce? Yes. Good try.
Divide it.
Okay, so write what I do. Does anybody remember what this per means? Price per ounce. That per is actually a division bar. Okay? So I want to know the price per ounce. Price per my unit. Okay? So I'm doing price per ounce. So I've got price per ounce. Okay? And what's that going to tell me? The price for 1 ounce once I figure it out. Okay? So let's do it together. 3.60 divided by 24. Everybody working on your paper. Yay. Okay. So, this cereal, every ounce is how much money?
15 cents.
15 cents. Okay? And now I may had another cereal that was 36 ounces for a little bit more, and I would be wondering, is this a better deal? And that's how I could tell. So let's just pretend somebody else sold one for 42 ounces, and it was $4.50. Okay? Or actually, let's make it $5.50. Which one is a better deal? Let's try it. $5.50 for 42 ounces. Okay? Nope. Okay, so clearly, if I kept going, okay, I can keep going if I wanted to, okay? And so that would then bring me 4, and then I'd add another 0. Okay, and I would keep going, okay? So, obviously, we can already see this one is 13 cents, and this one is 15 cents. Which one is the better deal for me to buy? Yeah, this one is definitely the better deal because it's 13 cents per ounce rather than 15 cents per ounce. Everybody understand how that works? Okay.
It would really be helpful if, like, the people that made this stuff actually put that on.
You know what? If you go to Walmart or Kroger, a lot of times you'll see a price tag that looks like this, and it'll say $5.36. Then in the top left corner, it will actually say 0.13 unit price. If you look for it, it'll say unit price at the very top left corner in very small. It's not even as big as this. Okay? So if you look, sometimes they will actually, and it'll actually be in red. Sometimes they'll color it red, sometimes yellow, and sometimes not even any difference. So it kind of tells you what the unit price is. So if you don't have to actually do the math in the store, but diapers, they did not have this luxury, so I actually had to figure it out in my head. Okay? So that's an example of what it would look like. All right, now, rates. Does anybody know what a rate is?
Ish.
Ish?
Yeah.
What is a rate?
Well, like, is it when you rate somebody, like, let's say you could rate something 1 to
Okay,
10.
okay. In mathematics, it's kind of like that, but in mathematics, a rate is, if I were to say, how many miles can I go per hour? Okay, so it would be miles per hour. That would be my rate. Okay, this is an example of one. Hans pedaled 84 kilometers, however you want to say that. He traveled 84 kilometers in 4 hours. Could I figure out how many kilometers he traveled in 1 hour?
Probably.
Yes. Okay? By taking 84 and divided by 4, it would show me, if I broke it up into 4 parts, it would show me how many I went every hour. Okay? Does everybody see how that worked? Okay. So, how we would actually do this is we would say he goes 84 kilometers per 4 hours. There's that per word. He goes 84 kilometers per 4 hours. Okay? And if I did that, 84 divided by 4, I would find that he would go 21 kilometers per 1 hour. That's what I would find. Okay? Listen to this one and tell me how you would do this one. Roderick rode his motorcycle on an interstate trip. He traveled 243 miles on 4.5 gallons of gas. Roderick's motorcycle averaged how many miles per gallon?
Wouldn't it be Roger?
Miles per gallon. Miles per gallon. That's what that would look like. Okay? So what would the answer be? Somebody do that one. Tell me what you get.
Alright.
Miles per gallon. This is actually a good thing for you to discover about your car once you get a car, or you can even do your parents. How many miles can you travel on 12 gallons of gas? And then you would know a full tank of gas allows me to travel about this many miles, and then you can discover how many miles per gallon your car gets. And actually, before your parents probably went to buy a car, that's one of the things they looked at. How many miles per gallon will this take me? Because the better miles per gallon means you have to buy less gas, and you can go for longer periods of time without having to get gas. I used to have a Honda Civic that got 38 miles per gallon, which is like outrageous. Mine now probably gets 20, 25.
What was the first one?
The first one was 38. I had a Honda Civic. And then I wrecked it. Yes, that's very good. 38 miles per gallon is incredible. Then I wrecked it, and I ended up getting a Toyota RAV4, and it gets 25-ish, probably. Still not 36.
And then you can load it up, not reduce it.
Well, I mean, you have more gallons, but that's how many.
Doesn't have.
No, Trug doesn't get good. Trugs don't get very good.
What-
Your Honda is probably gets about what I get.
What
Okay.
does trucks get?
I don't
Trucks are the lowest because they usually are heavier and they have to carry more.
Wait, you get 4 point. You do.
We're doing
243.
miles per gallon.
Yeah, but you do 243 divided by 4.
Yes, very good. What did y'all get?
Oh, I'm not done.
Not done.
Miss Potter, can
Yes,
I see
sir.
my penguin
Yes,
with the
ma'am.
top hat?
All right. You should have gotten 54 miles per gallon. Did everybody get that? Motorcycles are very good in gas mileage. Not good safety, but good gas mileage. I mean, obviously, he got 54 miles a gallon. That's incredible. Okay? Now, this is, I think, our last one. Okay? Listen to this statement. Oh, dear. For a 5% service fee, a merchant agreed to exchange $20, and I don't
Oh, I got
understand
that.
what a yen is.
I got it.
2,400 yen.
Isn't that like a Chinese money?
Yes.
Wait, would it be?
2,400 yen. What, darling?
This guy
Would it
is
be
China.
54 over?
Yes, 54. 54 miles per gallon. Very good. Okay, so we got 2,400 yen per $20. Okay, so this is my rate. Does everybody understand what a rate is? This is yens per dollars. Okay, or I could say, how many dollars could I get for 2,400 yen? Okay, dollars per yen. I can exchange it, turn it if I want to. Okay, and these are called rates. Okay, does everybody understand? Okay, and I would be able to reduce it and get my final answer, which is going to give me, I'm trying to do this quickly,
120.
120 yen for $1.
Yeah, it is 120.
$1. $1. Okay?
That's not bad.
Okay. I thought that was the last one. We actually have a little bit more to go. Okay, sales tax. Does anybody know what sales tax
Oh, I
is?
hate doing
It's
that.
the tax.
It's the tax amount added on to whatever you're buying.
We had an
Okay?
experience with
This
that.
is very important to know how to do this. Okay? So listen, it says find the total price, including tax, of an $18.95 book,
It's an expensive one.
a $1.89 pen, and a $2.29 pad, notepad. Okay?
Are we doing Kentucky?
When the tax is 5%. Now, what am I going to do to try to find out what my total price I paid at Walmart for these three things?
Add them all together.
I would first add them all together to figure out what my total sum is so far, and I'm going to cheat just to try to make this quicker. Okay? So it would be $23.13. Okay? But I also need my tax before I get my total. And how much is my tax at Walmart? 5%. How do I make 5% into a mathematical working thing that we do?
You take $23.13 and multiply it by 0.05.
Very good. 5%, does everybody remember 5% actually means 5 per 100? Does everybody remember that? Okay, percent means per 100. Okay, and if I were to write this as a decimal, remember I would go tenths, hundredths, and then I would put my 5 in there. I would not want to put a 5 here and then add my 0 because that's actually 50%. We want 5%. Does everybody see the difference? Okay, so I'm going to use this. You always have to convert a percent into a decimal number. So my tax is 5%, which is 0.05. Okay, so I'm doing 5% of this amount. Okay, and of in math means what? Times. So I'm doing 5% of this number, which means times. So let's work it, and we end up getting, just to save time, 5, 6, 5, 1.1.
Yay!
Okay, this seems weird to get this whole number. Okay?
Don't you just take off the 60?
So what do I need to do? Because we're working with money. So this is the tax amount that I need to add to it.
Round it.
We should round it. When do we round it to?
The thousands.
Try again.
Hundreds.
Hundreds. Okay? Because this is tenths and this is hundreds. And we know that all money stops after that, right? Everybody understand that? So what would I round this to? 6. So we would get $1.16. Now, is that my answer? Final answer?
No.
No, that's just the tax, 5% of this. So what do I do with this money?
Add it to $23.
Yes, very good. So this was my answer before taxes, and then I took 5% of this number and got $1.16. But then I'm not done. Okay? So I take $23.13 plus $1.16, and I end up getting $24.29 as my final answer. Does everybody understand?
It
Okay.
takes a long time.
Woo!
Just do one thing. I see why they have cash registers.
I think we're over here.
We are over, but everybody else is still talking, so listen. I've got one more thing to say. Okay, finding 10% of a number is so easy to do. So if I had $30 and I wanted to find 10% of $30, guess what I have to do?
Take off a 0.
You actually have to take off a 0, or you can just say that you're moving your decimal one spot to the left.
Or you can just
So what is 10% of $3? 3. Okay? Now, if they ask me to figure out what is 15%, well, we know that 10% of 30 is $3. So 20% would be
$6.
$6. So what would 15, which is in between the middle, be? $4.50. Does everybody see that? I wish I had more time to explain this to you. Okay? But I did that really quickly. It's easy to find 10%. You just take away a 0 or just move your decimal to the left. Okay? 10% is $3. 20% is that doubled. And then we wanted 15, which is half of it. Got it? Hopefully, watch it over and over and over again until it makes sense.